Hey guys, it's GameStack Hunter. This is the second week of May, garage sales. I got some pretty good scores today. I slept in. If I didn't sleep in, I probably would have gotten some better scores. There was a community garage sale, and I love those because it's just a bunch of houses around, and there's lots of garage sales all in one area. I went there and I got a couple scores, but then I started getting the feeling that the place had already been picked over. One lady said that I was the fourth person asking for games, and I kind of knew right then and there it was time to move on. So I went to my other spot, which I call Garage Sale Alley, and I got some pretty good scores. But the first couple of scores I'll show you right now is what I got from the community garage sale. Even though they've been picked over, you can still get video games. You just have to know how to talk to people. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I got this for the Wii, and it's Sonic Unleashed. I already have this game, but I picked it up because it was $1, and the disc is in mint condition. You know, there's no scratches on it, so for $1, I mean, they lost the manual, but I'll live with it because I'm not keeping it for my collection. I'm just going to resell it. So $1 is not bad. The next set of games I got, when I got there, I swore to myself I wasn't going to buy any more PS2 games just because they don't really sell well, and I've pretty much got what I want for the collection. I will grab something just specifically for my collection if I see something that I want. And in this case, there was a stack of about 5 games. 2 of them were sports games, and the other 3 were, 2 of them I already had, and 1 of them I wanted. So I took the 3 best, and I paid $2 for these. I got SSX3. I'm a big fan of the SSX series. I like playing the snowboard games. I think it's a lot of fun when you're on one of those 30-minute runs. You get some really good music and you're kind of on a roll. I think that just makes these games. And the SSX is pretty good. I don't think I've been let down by one of these yet. It's case and manual, and the disc is in perfect condition. So I grabbed this for my collection. Even the case themselves, they don't really have any wear, so it's not like someone's been shuffling these around a lot. So I don't think they've just really haven't been played. Those are the games that I really like. When I pick up a game and I feel like there's no wear on it, I can tell right then and there that the game's probably in fantastic condition. So in this stack I got Grand Theft SSX 3, and then I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 3. Since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, there's been a lot of interest in people playing some of these not retro, but older games. So these are both in mint condition. I already have them, but I'm not sure if my discs are in as good a condition as these, so I'll probably swap them out. So I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I also got Grand Theft Auto 3. The next thing I got was from a kid, and he sold it to me for $10, and it was a pretty good deal. And that's a Game Boy Advance SP, and it works. I tested it out. I was playing a game just a little bit ago. One of the games I got was Kirby's Dream Land, and it works great. I was playing it just a few minutes ago. And I got Happy Feet, which I got a 3-year-old, so you never know. For a couple bucks, or it might be worth the time to let him play it. And then I got Miss Pac-Man. I really like Miss Pac-Man, so that was a score too. I paid $10 for it all, which was a really good deal. I try not to spend too much on consoles and games. I try to get them at a good really price, and I tend to do well. And this came with a charger and everything. It's got a little wear. I mean, the kid played it, but he didn't really drop it or bang it or beat it, so pretty cool. I don't have one of these. And the next thing I was kind of looking for, and I was thinking about picking one up off of Craigslist, but this one happened upon my lap today, and that would be a Wii in a box. I paid $20 for this, and it's in good condition. It's complete. I think the Wii mode is missing the battery cover, but that's because they had a play and charge that they sold. But I'm pretty sure I have one sitting around the house somewhere. I've been wanting to get one because the GameCube, I don't have an HDMI cable or a way to hook my GameCube up to my TV, and I figured this, you can play GameCube games, and I've decided I'm going to really start collecting on my GameCube collection, start building that up. So getting a Wii was a great score, especially because I do have the HDMI connection cable. So I can throw that on my TV and play. I do have the Wii U, and that's where I've been playing most of my Wii games, but if I want to get down on some GameCube, or I don't want to wait and boot up into the Wii and then load up the Wii, portion of the Wii U. You know, this is a saver. So that's pretty cool. The next thing I got was two Nintendo 64s. One of them I paid $12 for, and that would be the one that has a bunch of dirt on it. And the other one is in fantastic condition, and that one I paid like 20 bucks for. And I'll start with the one that I paid $12 for. Now I got the power pack and the cables. I'm not going to show that, but I got this one. It's dirty. I need to clean it, but when I clean it, it will look brand new. It's in great condition other than that. Just a little dirt because it's been sitting in a garage unused. I paid $12 for this. This was my second one. I was happy about the first one because it had a lot of games and stuff that I wanted to keep for my collection. But when the second one came across my plate, I was, you know, especially for 12 bucks, you know, why not? So this one I'll resell after I clean it up and make it all pretty. And it came with a bunch of games. The games weren't anything fantastic. There was one really good game in there, and I'll be honest with you, I mixed up some of these games, so I'm not honestly sure exactly which ones came for sure. I think out of the first stack that I'm going to show you, I think maybe like one or two might have actually came with the other one, but I'm just going to show them because I remember in the box, I know for sure that this game, which was Mario Kart 64, was in there. So $12. Great deal, especially because this game right here I probably could have, you know, I would have paid, you know, at least that for this game alone, I'm sure. So I got Mario Kart 64, which is a really fun game. I mean, it's the one that most people play, and I remember playing this back in the day. And then I got Tetrisphere, which I'm assuming is a Tetris spin-off. I like Tetris, so maybe that might be fun. And most of these carts are in pretty good condition. And then I got Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. Scooby-Doo. Alright. So my 3-year-old might like that. And then I got Beetle Adventure Racing, which I don't know what that's about, but I like race games, so maybe that's cool. 1080. I think this one came with the other stack, I think. And it's missing the sticker, and it used to belong to Hollywood Video, and it's engraved by Hollywood. That it's not no getting that off. But if it's fun to play, I mean, it's more for playing than collecting, for sure in this case. Then the next one I got is Wave Race 64. So jet skis games are cool. They got a new jet ski game out that my friend keeps talking about for the Xbox One. And I'm gonna have to try that out when it may be out already, but he was all about it and thinks it's great. So I'll let you know what game it turns out to be when I grab it. And then this last game, someone on YouTube was talking about how it's a hidden gem and it's a great game and it was well put together, but I don't remember if it was the Nintendo 64 version or if it was like a GameCube or PS2 or 3. But Bugs Life by Pixar, and that might be a game my son might like. I don't have a CRT TV, and I really don't want to get one. And I know these things look terrible on TVs. I have other TVs in the house, and the Nintendo 64 doesn't really look all that great on one of the newer TVs. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with that. So that was the first set of games for the Nintendo 64. And when I bought the nice one for $20, I got really excited when I saw these games. So the first one is Yoshi's Story, and it has a Blockbuster Video tag. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. You have a special place in my heart. Anyways, and so I may try to take the sticker off with maybe a blow dryer, but I'm gonna be real careful because I don't really want to damage it because it's in great condition. You know, these people, they took care of their games. And then the next one I got in their collection was Mario Kart 64, so now I have two of them. So one of them I'll resell. This is the one that came out of theirs. I'm going to keep it because it's in great condition. And then we got Super Mario 64. That's another fantastic game. As you can see, these were a good set. And then I got The Legend of Zelda Majora Mask. So yeah, I mean, that's a great start for collecting Nintendo 64 on these 4 games alone. So, And with the consoles, I know with this stack with the good games, I'm pretty sure I got this green controller, which is a variant, or not too super common. So, and the stick is in good condition. And then between the other consoles, I got a couple of the generic ones. And then I noticed that they don't actually have like the little sharp point on the sides. I guess the vendors decided that their idea was better, and they all went with it, or maybe people liked it better without those. So I got 3 of these. I got a crystal blue, crystal red, and a red, and one's Tommy, and the other 2 are super pads. And then I also got the standard charcoal and the gray, so that's cool. And all the sticks on the official Nintendo brands are good. And then lastly, I got this little Hyper Pack Plus. It has a speaker on it, so I'm going to have to look it up and see what this thing does, although it's missing the back, but whatever. So that was my game find for this week. We will be going out next week as well. I don't really go out on Sundays because I try to hang out with my family and do other things. Generally, Fridays and Saturdays are by far. Fridays are, I seem to used to get the best deals on Fridays, and then Saturdays are kind of like iffy, but not too bad. This is, if you're looking to start a retro collection, Nintendo, Sega, anything like that, garage sales are a fantastic way to get them. You can't really set out to find certain games. I mean, you can ask around, but generally you just take what comes across your plate, and as you can see, sometimes you score, sometimes you don't. And a lot of my games behind me came from garage sales. You know, stacks of PS3 games and everything like that. Last summer was wonderful with all the games I got. Anyways, if you like this video, if you like what the games that I picked up and everything like that, put a like. If you have comments or suggestions, do that as well. Once again, my channel is still pretty new, and I'll probably say that for quite a while until I get a decent amount of subs. But subs help. You know, if you like it, it means that you know, I did a good job on the video, and that's cool. It lets me know, and I appreciate that. It brings a little happiness to my heart. And if you subscribe, that means you really liked it and you want to see more from me, which is even better. So that's why I really like the likes and subs. So if you could do both, I mean, that would be just outstanding, and I would appreciate it. Other than that, keep an eye out for my channel. I've got some gameplays coming up, and I've also got I'm building up my game collection video for next month's video. I've gotten a pretty decent amount of games for my collection, and you'll see that as well. Other than that, thanks for checking out my channel, and have a wonderful day, night, evening, or whatever it is your time it is for you right now. Thanks a lot.